everyone, my name is Alexis Lohse. I am with First Class Real Estate Elevate here in Hampton Roads, Virginia, and today I'm going to talk about buying a home in Chesapeake, Virginia. What I'm going to do is list the process and the steps that it takes in order to buy a home. So the first step in the home buying process of Chesapeake, Virginia, at least, is to do your research, and this goes for all areas. You want to figure out if you want to be in a neighborhood where the houses are right next to each other or an area where there's a lot of land and there's no neighbors next to you. Step number 2 is making sure that you are qualified to buy a home. You are going to go talk to a lender and see how much you can buy. The lenders are the ones that make sure you have a pre-qualified letter telling you exactly how much you can afford. Like I said, you don't want to go buy a home that's $500,000 when you're supposed to be looking in a $200,000 price range. So after you talk to that lender, step number 3 is going to find your agent, me. But after you find your agent, you're going to figure out what days work best for you and your agent to go tour homes. I've shown clients homes right after they got off work, and then I've shown client homes on weekends. And if they're out-of-state clients, I've also done virtual showings via FaceTime or sending them recorded video tours of the home. Step number 3, after we find your dream home, we are going to go under contract. And when we go under contract, there's a lot of little details that I don't think anyone really knows, because it's not like you buy a home every day, you buy a home every few years, you know? So the first step when you're under contract on a home is to get your home inspection. Now this is very crucial because your home inspection reveals if there's any problems at all. And this goes for new builds or used homes. Even though new builds are pretty perfect, there's always going to be things that pop up. And same with regular homes. When you get that home inspection done, what you want to do is see if there's any major repairs that need to be done. So you go talk to your agent, me again, and figure out what you want to ask to be fixed. Most of the time, if it's nothing big, then we don't really worry about it. But say there's something like an HVAC problem, that's definitely big. There's 3 things that you can do. You can either ask for money in lieu of repairs, ask the sellers to fix this, or you can completely back out of the contract. But say you move forward with the contract and you got everything you wanted repaired, the next step is going to be the appraisal. Now, an appraisal is basically when an appraiser comes out there and tells you the value of the home. It's his opinion on what the home is valued at. Now, say the home is $300,000, okay? The appraiser basically comes in and says, I actually think this home is worth $290,000. He could say, I think it's worth $330,000. But either way, this is what the appraiser is going to value the home at. So your hope is that it's going to be at the price that you put an offer in or higher. And if it's a higher price, then you have instant equity in your home. And after you figure out that step, the next step is going to be closing on the home and getting the keys to your dream home. Now, throughout this entire process, if you're coming to an area that you don't know about, one of the biggest things that I advise is looking up the area, figuring out what there is to do. Chesapeake offers a lot of amenities, but again, there's some land in Chesapeake as well. You want to figure out where you want to be. Do you want to be next to the shopping centers? Do you want to be further away from the shopping centers? So make sure you do all of your research. And again, as a local real estate agent, I do have a lot of information and knowledge about each individual area. So if you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to reach out.